be talking to you about turning no's to yeses. And the way I have found to do this is to really focus into the energy of burning it down, to really rewrite the rules to manifest the life that you truly desire. So for years, I played by the rules. I was waiting for permission, being a good girl, waiting for proof, waiting for the right time. Nothing was changing. And it wasn't until I stopped waiting and I started deciding that things shifted. And the decision was no more playing small, no more settling for less than I desire, no more believing in limits that were really never mine to begin with. And I think you can relate with that. And what really happened was magic. The impossible became inevitable. Things just started lining up. Synchronicities were effortless. This was magic, and my reality began to really match my vision. And I was in Mexico. I was this beautiful exhibition, amazing people, tequila to honor Mexico instead of champagne, the incredible art. It was all so gorgeous. And I was telling this lady that there was a Michelin-star restaurant that I wanted to go to. And she said, which one? And I said, Pujol. And her eyes lit up. She goes, oh my goodness, it's so amazing. My husband knows the chef. And she says, when do you want to go? Maybe we can, get you something. And I said to her, oh, I want to go tomorrow. And then she laughs out loud, a true belly laugh, and looks at me and says, impossible. And in that instant, I could have bought into her version of impossibility. That could have been really the stamp on the coffin of not going, because we had asked the hotel that we were staying at, and the hotel had basically said they were full and it wasn't possible. For Pujol, you needed to book weeks in advance, etc. And in that instant, I knew that I could either buy into somebody else's version of what's possible or choose to stand in what I desired in certainty that it was going to happen. So I laughed it off and said, yeah, I'm going to go. And she thought, well, this lady's crazy. The fact is that the next day we got a call, and the call was that we have found a spot at our group dining table, which is even more interesting. And we had the most incredible, delicious moment. This is just one example of when you burn down disbelief, when you burn down what other people believe is possible for you, when you say no to doubt, when you decide to be in certainty, you become an energetic match to that which you desire. In fact, it is inevitable that it will happen because now you're one with it. And whether it is a beautiful restaurant or a trip or your soulmate or a house you want or anything, once you are truly an energetic match, it will occur. And what I say is sometimes, actually most of the time, you really do not even know what could be even better than that which you think about. So in your manifestation, leave the openness for and in my highest and best, or better, like whatever may be better. I want this, but better, right? Because the way your desire may be fulfilled may be so different from the way you thought it needed to be fulfilled. I was in Dubai, I was looking for this apartment, and I had been looking for a while, and just nothing was exciting me. And so the lady takes me to visit, and we go to the Palm. Those of you who live in Dubai know the Palm. And we go to an apartment in Tiara. And when we got there, it was a ground floor apartment, quite large for the price, but it was bright. It was the sun was shining outside. It was broad daylight, and the apartment was still rather dark. So that was the first icky part. The second thing was it was on the ground floor, and yes, it was basically sand until the sea. So this was beautiful. So I asked the lady, is there going to be construction? Because in Dubai, there's always construction. And she says, no. I'm not sure why I asked her, because she's not exactly in charge of planning permission, is she? So I said, I'll take it. And this was against my better judgment, to be fair. So she calls the person who's in charge of the apartment. The person says it's still available, and we head there immediately. I think it took us 10 minutes tops. When we got to that apartment, we saw this blonde lady just walking out of the office. So we went to the man and said, okay, we're here for the apartment. And he says, that lady took it. I was furious. I was so angry. I'm really serious about this. I think something had popped in my head that day. So not only was I so angry, I sulked for maybe 2 or 3 weeks, said I wasn't going to visit anything anymore, until she persuaded me and said, I found something and I know this is your apartment. So I go. I just go. I'll go. She takes me to Oceana, which is opposite Tiara. And I walk into this apartment and I immediately say, it's mine. Marble floors, floor to ceiling windows, a beautiful balcony. The view was a private beach, the sea, an Olympic-sized swimming pool, a lazy river, a beautiful restaurant downstairs, greens. The apartment was spacious, it was airy, it was well lit, it was amazing. And to be honest, I give so much gratitude for the grace that led me to the better. Because in front of that apartment that had been taken, where I felt cheated, I felt it was unfair. In front of that apartment, all of the beautiful white sand was paved over. It became a car park. As if that were not enough, there was no sea view any longer, because now a building was built there, so you couldn't from the apartment see the sea. On the ground floor, as a woman, you probably have to have your curtains drawn all the time, which is, what's the point? It was beautiful sunlight in Dubai. And so I'm sharing this with you because when you truly understand that life is happening for you, life is happening through you, and you're truly that energetic match for that which you desire, even the things where you may have settled will not be allowed. They will shift out of the way. Right. And so when there's something you think is the best thing and it doesn't happen, just say thank you. Thank you, because I know that the best is coming. What is for me is coming. This is not mine. Because what is truly yours cannot be taken away from you. The only thing that can take it away from you is if you are not a vibrational match for it. So I would love for you to just reflect upon your life and something that you've been yearning for, and ask yourself, what is truly in the way? Is it really my actions, or is it my vibration? Is there a doubt? Is there some level of fear? Am I in fear, or am I in the vibration of love? Am I sure? Is this something I truly, authentically want? Because also sometimes you say you want something, but you're not saying it from your true, authentic essence. You're saying it because you think that's what you're meant to want. That cannot create alignment. So my invitation, in order to turn no's into yeses, is do not buy other people's no's. If it's a no for you, it's a no for you. But nobody's no gets to be your no. Anytime you feel that fear or doubt coming, imagine that you are burning it and turning it into absolute certainty and confidence. And the other thing I'm going to invite you to really eradicate is this need to bend yourself into a pretzel to fit into somebody else's idea of what you think they want you to be. Because authenticity is one of the most magnetic properties. When you are authentic doesn't mean being nice and smiley and kind all the time. Authentic means showing how you feel, speaking your truth. And when you can do that with grace, awesome. And it's a process. However, when you show up and you're simply calculating what you get to do so that others can like you, or so you can get something, people can feel that energetically. So the first yes gets to be your yes. And the biggest no is never anybody else, it's your no. When you block your way with your no, that's a barrier no one can overcome for you. So look at your life. What's something I am not giving myself permission to say yes to? Where in my life am I playing small? Where have I not decided, truly decided that this is happening for me? Where am I still in doubt? Where am I looking at the watch of worry and the watch of hope instead of being on the time of absolute certainty? Where am I in scarcity mode? All of these things are no's in their own right. Yeses. Yes is joy. Yes is gratitude. Yes is confidence. Yes is patience, because it's already done. Why hurry? What's the rush? So my invitation is to really ask yourself, what is one no in my life that I want, I am ready to turn into a yes? Where am I ready to burn that bridge to that old self of mine? What is it that gets to happen so I can close the gap between my current level self and this version of me that is going to allow me live that next level life? Because whatever your next level life or results you want to create will be determined not only by your actions, yes, the do is important, but also by your vibrational quality, who you are being. And it's not action plus vibration, it's action times vibration. So even if your action is 100% and your vibration is 0, then it's 0. That's how powerful the vibration, the way of being, how you're showing up is. So the real root of turning any no into a yes is that vibrational alignment. And many women are so intelligent, so smart, they're working hard, they're doing all the things, they're ticking all the boxes, and it's not working out. And you're wondering why. You're trying to figure it out with your head. It doesn't come from your head, it comes from your heart. It comes from deeper down. I could go on about this all day, and I would love to know in the chat, what is it that resonated with you? What's a big thing that you're ready to shift now? And DM me if you're ready to burn down the bridges of the things that are holding you back from the life you know you desire deep down, and stop staying in resignation. Stop settling for what it is that you think you deserve, what you think you should be grateful for. Step into giving yourself permission to reach for and to embody that which you want. Love and light.